So, hey, my name is Joe, and I am head of engineering for AI and integrations. And I think this position brings some expectations these days, you know. So, as you can see on the image, there's a Cyberpunk 2077, and in Cyberpunk, there is this disease called cyberpsychosis. And I think these days, you know, roles like mine, you are expected to be kind of AI psycho. So, just to demonstrate, the previous speaker kind of threw me a ball. Last week, I had a dilemma how to present you a presentation, because I was feeling like, okay, like PowerPoint, that's like 2000 something, right? So these days, everything is Claude design and HTML, you know, stuff like that. And I was thinking, like, okay, so how could I do it better? So yes, I also did my own Claude code design. So it's called Apex Slide, and it will be soon open sourced. So yeah, but you know, I'm supposed to be talking about Make. So back to Make. What you are seeing here is actually designed with Apex Slide, and it's running on Make. And it's, you know, it's not fairly known about Make, but you can host even websites and even presentations like these. And just to connect it with, you know, the vibe of this this conference, we have to be talking about crawling and stuff, right? So what I like about crawling, it gives you data. But then if you want to use it, you usually have to put it into some information, make it structured, make it a little bit nicer, you know, trim the fat, stuff like that. But then, you know, what do you do with the information? How do you put the information into knowledge? Because knowledge, that is usable information. And just to demonstrate that, I created a small thing on Make. So once again, this is all running on Make still. And I will trigger the demo. And when I was younger, when I was studying physics, there is this very old website. You know, it's HTM still. So you know it's very, very old. It was created by this professor, Dr. Ullman, in his time. And let's scrape it and let's create some learning materials from that. You know, so let's do that. I do have password here because I don't want you to, you know, go crazy and steal my tokens. Just to show you what we mean. So this is the website. As you can see, it's like, that's some old stuff, right? But that's good because it's easily scraped, right? We don't have to scrape Hermes bags and stuff like that. This is better. No, it's not. Come on. Oh, right. Okay, so let's trigger crawl. What it does right now in the back somewhere, it is doing the crawling and it is doing the knowledge extraction. What I mean by that is this. So right now, this scenario has triggered, and what it does is first scrapes. And you know, Make, we are not scraper. We are just a glue between all kinds of things that you can think of. One of them, Apify, which is what I'm using right here for the actual scraping. And then we have, you know, all kinds of like AI stuff in between to extract the information. I even prepared this bit, which is Microsoft some time ago, they released a white paper called Claimify, or software, or proof of software called Claimify. And Claimify is here to extract claims. I created Python implementation of that, and I can run it even inside Make through one of our recent modules called Make Code. So we are no longer just a no-code tool. Of course, you can do code because, you know, vibe coding, right? So you can vibe code your way to success, even with Make. And this is happening, and hopefully it ran to succession. And if we check, yes, it ran to succession, it switched, redirected to a new dynamically generated site, still on make, and we can see what does physics study. So we have nice flashcards prepared from the scraped content. And that's pretty much what make do. It glues all the tools that you might need together so you can succeed. Ta-da.
Hi, so I know this was just a simple example, but what's the difference between this and just putting that to Notebook LM and generating the flashcards from there?
Good question. So it seems that some people still prefer, even if they wipe code stuff, they still prefer to see it visually. That's why we are here. We are still a no-code tool. We are expanding more into AI, of course. We are expanding more into different areas because we have to adapt to this new market, right? But predominantly, we are still a visual tool to basically visualize your automation. And for some people, that is still preferable because they can see it, they can debug it more easily. But yes, of course, they can use even, we call it vibe no coding. Can you imagine that? So we have a tool which you can start, which will allow you to like create these automations with AI if you want so.